Dave, I think we're live. Sip my tea. Yeah, we're live. All right, audio good. Now, sorry about the stream the other day. I was trying to record the price action for most. Instead, I had the most interesting dream. I dreamt that the price of most or something was absolutely mooning. I went to sell it. I couldn't sell it, and it locked in. And then the thing, buddy, went to zero. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I walk away from the computer. Didn't sell. And then I get this green candle like through the screen, like the meme ones. So I run back to the computer, go to sell, and then it drops back down. And I walk away from the computer, and it kept doing this. And then in the end, I'm standing there screaming, and I'm like, it wasn't like a dude scream, you know, when the guy screams like a yell, or a shout. It was like a scream. I'm like, I don't know what that was. Like who was? It was like a female or something. It's really strange. Now, I guess you've all seen on X, and now I'm just gonna add um what's it called? This screen sharing here, this screen. Oh, screen share this screen. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. Basically, this is shout out to Vince. Not this one. Where did I copy this here? A few minutes ago now. Time keeps on ticking away. Now, I know how I can do it. I do like how share, and then you go to profile, and then we go to likes, and then we go to here. Only I can see them, but I'll dear Lord save me. It's like literally the meme. So we have this here. Breaking at maybe you caught it on. It's not really hex alerts. It was. Where is it? Yeah. 39, 43 minutes ago. I first saw it here. Now, I don't know, hex clips. Like, I'm just bringing a brief stream. Hopefully, we can like unite the community and be like, remember the OA? It's not dead. What's going on? Because it's day 5 of most, whatever that means. Day 5 of the meme coin platform, and then basically it looks like OA has staked 50 billion eHEX. There's some opinion as to what that could mean. I'm wondering now what is actually going to happen next. And then, so again, shout out to Vince there. I'll put the link in. Can I put the link in? So you can all go and check yourselves. And then this came through as well. Basically, now I haven't checked these screen dumps, saying that the PulseX sacrifice wallet has done some movements, has sent 1 ETH to a new wallet, new Addy, new seed, and then 250 billion EX with 500 million. After he done he stake 50 billion EX for 7 days. So that could be the same thing. Basically, so we'll share this. Probably the on-chain is what you want to see as per the heading. That is a lot of hex. Oh my god. Now, what could this do for the price? I don't know, but we'll put this in here so you guys can have a look and dream about having so much money. Because I dream one day I will have this much money. What is the price of eHEX as well? Let's have a look. Anyway, so that's it, people. That's all I know. It might be picked up by some other people, some other better streamers. Maybe they got some other insight as to what this could mean, some better analysis. Basically, the OA can move, and I'm quite surprised, to be honest, because I just thought it would just sit there dormant forever. Locking it away, I believe Crypto Vince did explain here. I don't know if you guys remember, or if you're new to HEX, I'm not sure. Basically, it's either or. If you lock away if everyone locks away, there's basically very little yield But the theory is there's very low liquidity and price could go up and down extremely fast, like we've seen with meme coins such as most. I believe no Firebun broke it down. It's like a game. Well, it's like a party. I can't remember how he put it. And if everyone does one thing at the party, it'll be really good. But if they don't, the party won't be so fun. So for whatever reason, I can't see the stats as to how many people are actually locking away. Maybe is it like some weird call to action or some weird signal or some weird like this is a conspiracy? Is it a weird idea that if you have an eHEX, maybe you should just like lock it away? I don't know, because to me that would, even though it's like a tiny drop in the ocean, but if you had any eHEX and you're following this sort of move, maybe it could lead you to the slaughterhouse. I don't know, but I mean, what else are people doing over there on eHEX? I'm not sure. How much liquidity is now sitting around liquid? I'm not sure. How much new eHEX is about to be minted in 7 days? Oh, it's going to be a lot. And then what's it going to do after that? So in 7 days' time, the assumption is, unless it's going to actually burn it, but like, why wouldn't you just do it for 1 day? I don't know what that means. It could be coming over to. It's interesting they would choose to do that over on Ethereum as well. I guess it's actually utilizing the system, using the T-share system, as opposed to sending it all over liquid to say something like on Pulse Chain and having it sit there or create some really deep liquidity pools. Both will take it off the. I don't know if it takes it off the market if you move it through the bridge, but one definitely burns it. I'll tell you that. Now, just again, you see this here. That is a lot of money. Like, that is huge. I'm not sure that's a billion. The billion, like 50 billion hex, isn't it? It's not $1 billion though. Still, 112 million based on the price of eHEX. Like, isn't that some incentive? Like, if I had that much money, wouldn't I want the price of that to go up a bit? Maybe you don't care about money. I don't know. But yeah, we'll have a look at GoPulse again, just briefly. Maybe we're going to see some revival on eHEX. That would be interesting. So 0.0024 is the price of eHEX. Times 50 billion gives you 112. Okay. So if you wanted some really mad gains and you're playing on eHEX, you'd want the price to, go to what? 1 penny over there? And that's not including Pulse Chain. I do wonder what's coming next to people. It just feels like there's something happening. I'm not sure what. We've seen the OA move to start off with. Someone else pointed out this is the actual possibly what it did. I don't know if that's correct, because when someone says the OA, I don't even know what the OA is, to be honest. Like, I thought it was African priest. I honestly don't know. And people saying like here is pointing in a sacrifice wallet. That could be different. In my opinion, that's different to the OA. But saying here eHEX. Let's have a look on chain on the image. So this might be separate from the OA. I think this is separate. There's no on-chain data I'm looking at. But yeah, so this one, there's two different instances taking place. There's this one here, staking. Then there's this one here, sending 1 ETH, and then sending 250 billion eHEX. I'm assuming that's eHEX, yeah, because of Ethereum. Ooh, what is happening, people? I don't know. Is this going to be the big the hockey stick moment, or is it going to be just we don't know what's going on, we don't know who's doing what, so maybe there's no real point to analyze it too hard. We just have to wait and see, because just because you think something's going to happen doesn't mean it's going to. What does your gut say you could say, but then it's like, what does logic say? Then it could be like, well, if someone says that, then they could just do the complete opposite. Now, is it going to be beneficial to the system as a whole? I guess we could speculate on that. We could say, well, if this much supply has been taken off the market, no one really cares because eHEX is effectively dead. But you can still use it. It still exists on a couple of other chains as well. But the T-share still functions. And should there be a recovery and should Ethereum ever fix their stuff, I guess the argument now is maybe, just maybe, they fix their fees, S-load, etc. And maybe, just maybe, there is some monetary value over there. I still hold some eHEX personally. I still have ladders over there. But for the most, I was honestly thinking it was a sort of, it's been abandoned. And abandoned just like Afghanistan. And yeah, but now seeing this, it makes me wonder, like, what is actually going on? Maybe it is the death blow. Maybe it's like every ounce of liquid. Yeah, but then you can't kill it. That's the thing. People can revive it if they want, if there's enough community outreach, but not outreach, if there's enough community urge to revive something like that. But it appears most people, I actually don't know. I can't really speak on behalf of most people, but personally, I've been thinking that if the Solana memers could discover things like pump.tires, maybe, just maybe, they would come over to Pulse Chain. And maybe, just maybe, that people could see this large move. Maybe, just maybe, they could see this large move and it might, generate enough interest. I'm surprised mainstream crypto media outlets aren't actually following this. It's like, you don't think this is, I think it's kind of interesting. Let's have a look, okay? The Coin Telegraph, do they have a Twitter handle? You want the scoop? You want the scoop, bros? Look. On chain. Chef. They're never going to hear this. Not very sure it's relevant to Pulse Chain, but I mean, Pulse Chain exists, right? Now, do we want this sort of attention? I don't know. But any attention is usually good attention. I actually have to do some stuff pretty soon, so I might have to bounce, everyone. Actually, I got a little bit of time. That's okay. Little bit of time, people. Now, what the hell is this? This shit. Sorry, people. Just like using my phone live on stream. Yeah, so not pump.fun. We got pumped up tires over here. We got the OA making moves, large moves relative to my little holdings. And if you're interested in the funniest memes on all of cryptocurrency, don't worry about the pump.fun on Solana. I mean, you can. Why not make your pump.fun? Why not make your pump.fun tickers over here on Pulse Chain and make some mad games? I don't know if I can say that, but just have some fun games. Now, what is the price? What are we going to speculate on today, people? Are we going to say this is positive for eHEX, positive for HEX, positive as a whole? Or are we going to say it's the death blow? Death blow for eHEX because, why would you want to, enter in to that percentage of yield when effectively you're not going to get much now? So you'd maybe rather go over onto Pulse Chain if you were going to stake. The other thing I can think of is if you have any liquid eHEX and you're not planning on selling it, or you're not making LP or whatever, I don't know, whatever. Maybe, just maybe, you're going to be chucking it in to, maybe you might stake it. I don't know how long. Basically making eHEX extremely rare, but again, people don't really care about it, whatever. So yeah, there's that. That could be incentive for people to, when their stakes do end, if they do want to sell, that could drive up the price. I don't know, but who's buying it? It seems to be people are buying meme coins over the like core coins. I'm not really sure why. I got to admit, I did get some free tokens and I did dump them for a little gamble on the casino. Turned out okay, but I wouldn't be ending like my big bag of. If you had a big bag of like whatever, especially hex, maybe you wouldn't, because usually it does okay. And I'm just not sure what this signal is. It's definitely something though, because it was like radio silence on day 4 of uh, the meme tokens. Prior to that, there was a bombardment of posts coming out mentioning pumped up tires. Pumped up tires came out, and then now we're seeing a bit of radio silence. The whole market pulling back. Let's have a look at the whole market as a whole. I mean, I still use CoinMarketCap occasionally. I do not. I dislike how they don't show everything properly. But other than that, we could use crypto bubbles now, couldn't we? Crypto bubbles appears to be the latest thing. All right, so we got this. Things aren't looking great. It's basically range trading. $500 on Ethereum in terms of price movement seems to be equivalent of like $5,000 on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's actually pretty volatile right now. So you could be making some gains on that. If you think, a few cent movements on meme coin like most is something, maybe you'd be looking at that. But that's only if you're trading in like really large amounts of money, or if you like options, you got mad leverage, which I would not do that at all. No matter how tempting, no matter how much gains you can have, be careful. Again, everything I say is in unofficial manner in regards to anything I talk about. If you don't listen to me, I'm just a dude on the internet sharing his basically thoughts, my freedom of political free speech. Now we got this. What will this do? I guess we have to wait and see. Yeah, this is the question we all want to know. What is up with the OA? What is up with the OA? Will there be any more movements? Let's go have a look at and track this in real time. I'm surprised no one else is doing this. Maybe there is, and I can just jump off and get some more competent streamers out there with larger followings to talk. Here we go. Ooh, okay. All right, this is good. This one. We got ID streaming. This is the investigation of impacts. Hopefully Hexa comes on soon. Everyone can go over there. Stop watching me, bro. Stop watching me. You're scaring me. All right, so I don't think he plans to go. So this is a good take, personally. I think because Crypto Vince, from my knowledge, has been in, don't know personally, but has been in the space for longer than I imagine, pretty sure. And has a pretty good take, very knowledgeable on cryptocurrencies. I don't think he plans to ES any of these eHEX stakes, so that's one theory I was thinking of. Maybe just like nuking it. If he did, why bother splitting them into 50 billion chunks into different wallets? Okay, so there's something else going on. We'll have a look. Splitting into 50 billion chunks into different wallets. It'd be much more time efficient to a single stake and all ES once, one and done. Why take so much time and effort? Why waste the time it takes to switch wallets, queue up, and confirm multiple transactions when the end result would be the same? Okay, let's have a look. So this one here. Now 250 billion X was originally okay. So this is what the other Twitter X was it? Credit Ghost was talking about. Now all 250 billion eHEX that was originally moved from the Pulse SAC wallet has been separated into different wallets into 50 billion chunks. Okay, so 5 wallets are all staked for a week. Ooh, okay, so that is going on too. So why a week? I like this. I like this guy. This could be a countdown. Could be at the end of it, all of crypto explodes. Okay, so let's have a look at. Oh no, that's this one. Where you got that one? Yeah, so you just have to wait and see how this all plans out. Like, what are we gonna do? 54 point. That's fucking savage. Is it? See, I'm in between two minds because there is really only two choices here. It's like, is it either death blow to eHEX, or is it pointing out that maybe eHEX still exists and you can still use it? But I'm like, I'm trying to think that one through, and it's like, well, if 54.41%, that makes eHEX a lot rarer right now, harder to access. Like, so maybe it could be easy to pump or dump. Like, does that trigger a mass? I don't want to say the wrong thing because then people want to. Like, does it trigger a mass buy event of eHEX over on Ethereum, or even on, because there's some eHEX still on Pulse chain, I guess, as well. Just trying to think that through, how that would work. So 54.14%. I'm gonna say 56%. 56% of all the HEX, all the staked. Yeah, staked. Okay, that's a lot of HEX. That is heaps. That's a lot of HEX. Now, I'm surprised Cointelegraph. Why aren't you paying attention to this? Like, what these large, big moves from the OA? You will maybe show what the OA is. A large wallet barely ever moves. Has huge. The argument would be it has huge control over the outcome of the yield if it stakes on the platform because it's 56%. You'd think this would be talked about somewhere in some way, shape, or form. Especially people who enjoy HEX or even hate HEX. You'd be like, where's the haters going attacking, going, we all want you Hexkins to die. Look, your beloved HEX is on a death knell right now on eHEX, and you can't do anything about it because you have no control over it because you don't hold enough of it. Let's have a look. HEX Catholic. eHEX up. Is it? In terms of staking or price? I can't wait. So in 7 days' time, we all get to see what happens in 7 days' time. No, 8 days, I guess, because after the 7th day, Actually, no, 7 days, yeah, because your time is it now? Yeah, it's about to tick over. So it was done just before. It'd be the ultimate troll. Ultimate troll. If you know how you can create a stake but then cancel it before it actually goes through, he just cancels it out. Oh my god, everything's happening, and it's just like cancel. I change my mind. Change your plans, people. Oh my god. See, the funny thing about all this is knowing that the OA can move, or an entity, or a person, or African priest, or aliens from space can move so much cryptocurrency. I like to dream about a situation where just a small percentage of that is actually converted into something of that would be tradable somewhere, and then bridged somewhere that would be functionable with cheaper fees, and then could potentially go into other tokens to pump the living shit out. Like, but yeah, I don't know. It would be pretty hard, I would imagine, to sell. Where is that on chain? Like, is it even possible if you chuck that into how deep's the LP? Is what I'm saying over on Pulse chain with eHEX, and how deep is it over on Ethereum? And isn't there those other guys? These Bank X things. Are they still? What are they doing? They had somehow they had a large amount. So what is all this going to do for them? Because if I was them, I'd be thinking, is eHEX dying now? And should I just dump all my shit and leave? Or should I double down and buy some more? I don't know. I do not know. Now, right. So Just confirming with eHEX Catholic. Hex Catholic, those last two comments are eHEX price performance. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, yep. Okay, so 54.14 is eHEX staked right now. Then we got 56% up. 56%. Really? Okay. What's that website? And it tracks things better. There's got to be a bit. Here we go. eHEX. Maybe I'm looking at a Go Pulse. Liquidity. 98k liquidity. Oh my god! And then like, how much got moved? 100 and. Sorry, I shouldn't. I find this funny. There is 112 million, and liquidity there is 200,000 k. Okay. That's just, yeah. I find that kind of funny because, like, yeah. Now, is that what is going on? 7 days time, we're going to see a large end stake, we assume, or it could good accounting it, or it could burn it. Now, it could sell it all, it could restake it all, or it could scrape the interest. Those are the three options. I remember someone saying many years ago. And in my opinion, I don't think I've ever seen the OA sell. I have heard the question of has it ever provided LP? I'm not so sure. And based on that, my speculation would be that it is unlikely to sell it all because where is it going to sell 112 million hex eHEX into on pulse chain only though, mind you, 198k worth of liquidity worth half a million or closer to 600,000. Australian is not too bad. It's like a million or something, but still, is it more likely to do that? I don't think so. It doesn't make any sense. Is it more likely to restake it all? Maybe. I would probably say maybe. Because I can't see it scraping even the interest. Like, where's it gonna? It's gonna unless it scrapes the interest, and we actually see scraping of interest equal to the entire liquidity, the usable liquidity, and then we see what absolute dumping, or I guess you could swap it over to. If you swap it to another token, doesn't hurt it as much, but those large amounts. Let's pull up PulseX, shall we? It's a lot of talk, It's just actually doing it is a lot different. Can you please not show my wallets? Can I disconnect? I'm not sure I'll pull up data correctly. Say we go hex. All right, I won't be too much longer, people. I'm going to go do some stuff. Hex and Ethereum, post chain. And say we dump the entire. Actually, we'll do it by die because I can actually just type in the figure. So you got 577, and then. How much hex will we get for that? All right, so you're going to be eating a lot of gas fees, surprisingly. It can't be right. But say you're scraping, the amount of hex you're going to be getting. Oh, now you guys all know this, but you get what, losing like what, 200k easy, 250k just on slippage. Yeah, I think that's a really good move. I guess you could be providing more liquidity, deeper liquidity, like in small chunks maybe, but like I don't think that OA even would need to do that. I'm pretty sure there'd be other people out there with large enough bags doing the similar sort of moves. But I don't think that's going to happen, to be honest. And if we see, it's going to go through soon, isn't it? Is it actually going to go through? It should go through. 55 minutes. I don't even be here. God damn it. All right, I'm going to go very soon, people. Now, I'm trying to say, yeah, so we got countdown here for the stakes to actually go through, because you have to check to actually go through if you care about this stuff. We've seen the price absolutely do like a meme token status move almost to the upside, and we've seen one large stake, then we've seen half of that price, half of that amount, 250 billion, put into 5 different wallets, 50 billion apiece. We're not so sure what's going to take place there. Maybe they could be rolled. No, actually, did someone say they staked it? Yeah. Okay. So they are staking it. So that could be potential for more upside. And then every 7 days, are we looking at maybe potential further upside? I'm not so sure. Based on, is it causation? Like, is the staking of large amounts, the removal of HEX from the market, actually, if there's any buying going on, is that, and that is fucking, because that was 0.024. Correct. So that was 56. Okay. And then this here, going back to the comment. Okay, so yeah, so that's right. So comment, just clarifying, 54.14% as at that time was eHEX staked. So that those large stakes, I'm assuming all of them, and then eHEX PX price performance 60. So PX is up also. So maybe we are going to see the not how they're not what's that word? Bonded, not bonded, paired, not paired. Oh, the other one. They're like the performance of one equals the performance of the other. I'll think of the word later. And EX, okay. Okay, so PHEX is also so PHEX is also up. Okay. Interesting. So in 7 days, we're going to see possibly a rinse repeat of this. I don't know. And that's basically based, from my understanding, from looking at other variables at the moment, only on large stakes taking place on eHEX, which is interesting. Now we've got Dex. I use Dex Creator. Yeah, Hex Scout app. I don't even use that. I should probably use that. I'll look it up. Hex Scoot. Reminds you of TF2. Scout. One of the guys, man, one of the devs. I remember. I swear to God, he looked like the TF2 character. I can't remember which one. Now, okay, so we got this. Okay, you drop things in there. Okay, cool. Very cool. EXPX, there we go. Oh, yeah. PX is ripping. It's doing pretty good. All right. So then we got this here. I'll get through these comments. Maybe I wants to earn a lot of EX interest, so in the end of staking, add a lot of EX too. Oh, yeah. So how much of those BankX guys got? Because that's what I was thinking. If they've got that amount of, what was it? PulseX. Yeah, sorry, Go Pulse. If there's that amount of, I was on the right screen there. So if there's only that amount of liquidity, price is increasing, and these BankX guys want to exit. But that's very beneficial for Bank. That's very generous to give BankX an exit plan. But I guess if they holding the price down, it's only on eHEX though. Then if eHEX is positively, if this overall move is positively affecting the entire ecosphere, that would be good. But then if you see big, large BankX sells, it would bring down the price. I'm assuming. I'm not sure what they're doing with their stuff. I can't imagine them being like overly friendly to the system. So to me, my understanding, I could be wrong, they're more hostile toward the entire ecosphere. But yeah, anyway, that is a good point. I don't disagree. What else we got? Maybe let's reduce EX APY. That's another thing. If the APY is lower, the theory is the price goes higher, and that's what we are seeing before the price that even has been locked in. I'm not sure how the code works. Someone can check that. Basically, at the end of this time, I'm not sure if there's T+1, but when it actually locks in, Basically, you could see maybe better price performance. Not so sure. It'd be most interesting. And then we have one thing I like DEX screener is that you can connect MetaMask. You can? I never knew that. You connect MetaMask while also saves all the charts set up. Oh, so you got everything like in place how you. Oh yeah, cool, nice. Well, I personally suck at MetaMask because I can't even get my graphs looking right. DEX screener, sorry, I can't get my graphs looking right. I wouldn't be connecting like your Origin address wallet though, unless you just purely for lols wanted to. Oh my god! All right, so back to most. It's sort of just doing okay. It's not near the all-time highs, but to me the hype has been sort of drawn in by the meme coin stuff, and then played out for a few days, like radio silence. Maybe there's stuff going in the background. I don't know. Seemed to be some sort of update, and then okay, and then now we're seeing actual moves from the OA, and I got to go, people. All right, so in closing, I may leave this recording just on this here, the price of most, purely because there's not much else to talk about. Although I am tempted to put it on the price of eHEX and see how that goes. But I'm sure you all can do that. But for today, we'll revisit this in 7 days, I reckon. Next button, log in. Yeah, we'll get multi-chart. Oh, cool. Multi-charts. There you go. All right, so Hex Catholic has a broad, vast knowledge of all this. So listen to his comments, not me. Anything I say is an unofficial manner in regards to anything. I might go and work on my trading bot, and then I'm going to watch this play out in real time. It's going to be kind of cool. Make sure to check well, if you want to, you can check your Twitter X feeds and see if there's anything else you can pick up. There was this post I completely missed. Bitcoin. SEC our top leader, he battled with crypto giants. Okay, going to the IT department now. Yeah, so we got this. People are covering the same sort of stuff. Very good. Very good. So yeah, eHEX is about to get a little bit rare. Price is going up. So hopefully, now I do remember vaguely two conflicting ideas. One was you don't know which one the market's going to choose, so maybe you don't want to sell all your eHEX for PX. But then there was the infamous tweet X from someone, I don't know, pointing out a funny thing about eHEX, and then for some reason the entire community jumped on the bandwagon like a bunch of sheeple, rightly or wrongly, so I don't know, and sort of murdered the price of eHEX. And there was a follow-up tweet saying something about like a famous meme. It's like, look what we did, and it's like, then look what the Hexkins did, and then blaming the person who did the action, even though they didn't do it. The person didn't do it. It was the actions of the people. So there's that. And then everyone's going to probably be talking about what I'm talking about. So nothing new here. Go on X. You're gonna see the same stuff somewhere. Hopefully, Hexo's up. All right, so I'm going to end it here. Hopefully, oh, hang on. Oh no! What? Oh, they're gonna do shit. Stop. This is interesting stuff, people. The plot thickens. All right. Courtesy of Crypto Vince here. I'm not taking any credit. Crypto Vince. Follow Crypto Vince on all these channels. And X is X at the moment. He's providing better coverage than Cointelegraph can. I tell you that. Cointelegraph, get your shit in order. Missing out. Now, The plot thickens. 100 billion PX was staked on Pulse chain. Looks like I was wrong. Ooh, 100 billion. Okay. So we saw. So which one? One of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong. Think about it. What is the causation now of the price increase? Because I was assuming that it was the eHEX price causing, PX pump. Now it's like, by the way, also this 100 billion PX was staked on Pulse chain. Ooh, what is going on, people? So and the theory was many a year ago, if you remember this, it was that if you stake large amounts of HEX, if everyone staked, the price should moon. However, not everyone staked, and the price has not mooned. Now we're seeing some movements, which are large movements. I think someone pointed out about 54.1% of all staked. So one individual equals more than everyone else. And that action between the two of the groups, you call it groups, causes price to do what? Very interesting. Yeah. Oh, is he is Somi streaming or something? Because I can drop off. Because I actually have to go. I'm looking for someone to pick up the baton, people. Here we go. I'll have a quick. Yeah, so that's here, I'm pretty sure. We'll put that in here. I know everyone loves Somi, but I'm just. I don't know. I'm sort of hesitant to enjoy the company of others who came later. That's just me. I'm not very trusting. But to be fair, positive for the space, yes. Do I agree with everything? No. Yeah, same with what I say. It's the same shit. Now, again, how interested juice APY? Okay, could be damage control. Yes, quite possibly. All right, I'm gonna go. Stop doing stuff. Oh my god, people. Maybe that's the dream, me screaming into the mic. All right, I gotta go. Gotta go. Oh, Hexo's on. Everyone go to Hexo. All right, here, put the link in. Hexo is live. Everyone go to Hexo. Get out of here. Go away, people. Go Hexo. Where's Hexo? Hexologist. Yeah. 250 billion. You got the break.